explaining the meaning of Stanley Kubrick's A Clockwork Orange. A Clockwork Orange, which released in 1972, was a testament to the ultra-violent through the film's twisted and almost poetic portrayal of violence throughout the film. Due to this, the film has secured a comfortable seat as a cult classic. However, the true meanings of the film have been heavily shrouded by the quote ultra-violent scenes. The film actually asks important questions surrounding free will and what control of one's free will would leave behind. The title The Clockwork Orange actually refers to something that's organic on the outside yet mechanical on the inside, something we see the government attempt to achieve with Alex through the Ludovico technique. Throughout this video I'll be mainly focusing on the events after Alex's arrest, as this half of the film really homes in on the true motif of the motion picture, as it focuses more on the political battle between the left and the right surrounding the controversial and experimental Ludovico technique. The second half of the film kicks off when Alex is set up by his droogs and remanded to custody under suspicion of murder. Alex is later charged and sentenced, and throughout his sentencing Alex actually receives a visit from the chairman of what appears to be the dominant political party at the time. In this instance, this party represents the right-wing / totalitarian government. The chairman of the organisation offers Alex a reduction in his sentence if he undergoes the Ludovico technique, a procedure that bears similarities to the Pavlov dog study, which is a study on learning by association. The Ludovico technique seeks to eradicate quote undesirable behaviour through association. In this instance, those behaviours are coupled with feelings of feeling incredibly unwell. We see shortly after Alex has undergone the treatment that it works all too well, as during a demonstration Alex is physically unable to defend himself as a direct result of the Ludovico technique. During this sequence we see a prison priest attest to the technique as he argues that the boy has no real choice, does he? And this represents the thoughts of morality and highlighting the fact that Alex has really got a lack of free will at this point. Preceding this, Alex has become a near perfect representation of the title of the film, A Clockwork Orange, as it appears that he's like any other person on the outside but lacks the basic internal thought structure to make him truly organic, to make him human. Alex has ultimately been censored by the government. Preceding this, Alex is let free into the world where we see the disastrous effects of the Ludovico technique firsthand. Alex is unable to stand up to a lodger who has taken his place in the family home, and he's unable to defend himself against the homeless, and to add to that, he even falls victim to his own droogs who have now become police officers. Upon being beaten and humiliated by his former droogs, Alex then goes on to meet with the writer who we originally met during Alex's bout with the ultra-violent. Evidently the writer is a critic of the government's controversial treatment and seeks to use Alex as a political vice to sway public opinion to the left. We then see that Alex is tortured using his favourite song, the Ninth Symphony by Ludwig van. Now that Alex is conditioned to hate this song, he cannot bear the gut-wrenching effects from the Ludovico technique and decides instead to opt out, giving us an insight into the intense pain he must be enduring. Preceding Alex's attempt to opt out, he is then taken to the hospital where he undergoes a reversal of the Ludovico technique, with the film closing out with the famous line, "I was cured alright." Well, we're not too sure if that is the case. Of course, we do also see that the film actually closes off with the right actually winning the political battle, and actually rendered the writer unable to criticise the government, and this actually censors any criticism of what the government has done wrong in this instance. This outcome is the outcome that really should strike fear into you, and I think this is really what Stanley Kubrick wanted us to focus in on. The fact that the government which caused the issue in the first place was able to sway public opinion within their favour while simultaneously silencing their contenders is a true testament to the capabilities and two-faced nature of modern politics. And these are things that we can often see within governments just around the world today. The film often leaves me asking how far are we from these similar things becoming a reality, and how far are we from new styles of punishment that really push the boundaries of what makes us human in the first place. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Take care. Bandman out.